Hello everyone, my name is Dahayu. I'm presenting the temporal trend of OA instance, I think from CPRD. According to the National Joint Registry report, the number and rate of joint replacement increase over time. And it's also estimated that more than 90% due to OA. But it's not clear or not sure the OA instance increase over time. So we decided to do this project. In order to do that, we firstly run a rapid literature review on methodology and instance estimation internationally. We also piloted our methods in a local database. We use optimal look-back period to define instance. We also use N05 code to define OA. We analyzed the age gender-specific instance for each calendar year between 1993 to 2013. And we also ran international comparisons over OA instance. This slide presented the OA instance in 2010 across 3 databases. The first row is CPRD, UK database. The second row is SAPC, a local database in England. And the third row is CITIAP, a local database in Spain. From this slide, we can see the estimate of instance age gender patterns is quite comparable across 3 databases. As instance increased with age and peaked at 75 to 84 years and slightly decreased in the eldest group. And female compared male more likely to have higher instance of OA. And generally, CPRD has kind of lower estimate compared with other 2 databases. This slide presented the temporal trend of OA. Because the estimate before 1997 is quite similar, we only presented the estimate between 1997 to 2013. We found this significant decrease trend for any OA, HIBOD, and knee OA for both gender. The explanations for the decreasing trend of OA might be recently the symptom codes rather than diagnostic codes more likely to be used in primary care settings. And secondly, some cases may be censored by joint replacement. And thirdly, some recording OA consultations may be reduced in primary settings. And some mild cases probably seldom present themselves in the primary care settings. The implications of this finding is using N05 code to define OA for estimation of prevalence of instance could be a problem. For OA prognosis studies, the shift of start point could lead to some uncomparable studies. And for research, use OA as a comorbidity, probably thinking about OA is a time-varying comorbidity. And fourthly, OA care quality changes over time. We thank University and Public Health England financial support our research. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dahai. Any questions?
Thank you, very interesting. If you look at the trend in the context of other broad reason GP consultations in the same period?
Yes, we do. We choose 2 other methods looking at the temporal trend. One is type 2 diabetes. One is singles. And we have not presented results here. But interesting, we found similar trends about that, especially the consultation instance about that. So, yeah.
So I'm sorry, I don't want to take too much time. But so what my point, I guess, is that is the trend specific to OA, or is it representative of GP consultation in general? This is my point, I guess.
Yeah, I did not give some conclusions that OA instance definitely GI population increased or not, because it reflected probably the coding system changed over time, not truly the disease changed over time.
And can I ask you a question about the comparability of the 3 different databases? Because I guess coding practices are key to your results, and they could be very different across countries and different healthcare settings.
Yes, for CPRD and SAPC, probably it's okay because they only just share records. For CITIAP and they use the ICD-10 code, but we don't have the raw data. What we compare is the results published on ARD, and it looks like comparable.
Any further questions?
I'm not being simple. I don't know about the other healthcare systems, but even the other 2 healthcare systems, is OA or diagnosis of OA incentivized in any way? So So is it, say, worth comparable to our POF system? Because OA isn't our POF system. Do you know in any of the developed countries whether or not a diagnosis of OA does have any sort of finance incentive? So that might lead to an early diagnosis or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't think that OA coding is incentivised in Spain, as far as I'm aware, and SIPCA and CPRD are quite similar UK databases, and I think the SIPCA database probably has the benefit of being based at kiosks, so the local GPs probably have a better awareness of coding than perhaps nationally, but they've been shown to be comparable in, I think, other studies.
Yeah.
Thank you, Di.